So let's talk about these baseball playoffs, shall we? So the Chicago Cubs even up their series against the Milwaukee Brewers, winning 6-0. Ian Happ hit that big 2-out, 3-run home run. Tucker and they also had another. The Cats hit two. Each had a home run each in the game. But the more important thing, the pitching came up big. The mighty Brew Crew got shut out. That's the big story. When you think about it, Milwaukee is known for putting up a lot of runs and putting these kind of games together where it looks like they could go off. They haven't been able to find their rhythm in this. And so this is very telling. This is a series where they definitely took a major L in so many ways because they got shut out. And at this stage in the series, now they got to go back to Milwaukee for a decisive game 5 or in winner takes all. And the Cubs are relentless. Now, the Brewers, as I was talking about the Brew Crew being one of those teams that had major sticks, looking like they were, about it. But then they came up and got rolled up. This is a very compelling situation here because it's like, okay, what you gonna do? It's one thing you lose the other day, but now you got shut out and you got beat bad. And the Cubs came up with the sticks. And the thing about it is if the Cubs can play like that, they can be a problem. You are looking at two teams that are pretty evenly matched now. Pretty evenly matched. And the Brewers tore their behind up the first two games, and it looked like it was going to be a cakewalk. They looked like they were kind of like looking like Toronto, but then reality came crashing down. And like I said, and to lose like this, you got to kind of like wonder like, oh man, are we cut out for this? It's going to be very telling, And the Brewers have a reputation for being, I don't want to say choke artists, but they have not exactly fulfilled on their promise with the talent they've had on those baseball teams over the years. You could definitely make a case that the Brew Crew has always been kind of like the short crew. Like they flowed and then they just disappeared. So they got their work cut out. The Cubs are for real. And that series is going to be very telling how that comes down. So the Cubs force a game 5, winner take all. Wow. And that's going to be something else. That's going to be there's a real doozy of a series now. And you got that Midwest rivalry too. That's going to be real interesting. Elsewhere, congratulations to LA Dodgers, who I still say the best team in baseball with the best manager in baseball, if not all of sports, Dave Roberts, and them back to the National League.